So in this current format, we have poleaxes and muskets banned. You can't bring Spartans. So the comps are going to look very different from what we're used to. Not going to be seeing any weapon dance, no rough justice or lockable strike. Triple longsword is pretty standard for a lot of these infantry heavy comps. I'm curious if we're going to see any Treb denial from WhySoSerious. And if they're going to do tower... I'm not too sure what's the current meta on Kurak Castle. If you go for like tower and Treb denial, or do you just pull back to home and play around home point? Because like if you kind of lose one bad fight on home point, your game's kind of over. Kind of hard to recover. Whereas if you do Treb denial, you can really... Or Treb and tower denial, you can buy yourself a ton of time. Oh, we see Orochi. Orochi do feel really good right now on this patch. They got buffed recently for their 2. We might see a restart. It looks like someone didn't load in, unless this is a bug. I hope it's a bug. We'll see. Most interesting match today, yeah. Looks like everybody's racing to clear Artie as quickly as possible. Getting Artie superiority on, or trying to clear as much of the Arties on defense is pretty important. Yeah, and immediately you see the Trebs going down to try to take care of some of these culverins so they can save some of their artillery. You don't want to waste any time with that, really. Looks like they got Falcos out to deny some towers. Watson is immediately getting on top of that siege tower. And Billy D's on longbow. Okay, he might swap off after, I'm assuming. Once the towers are landed, of course. There's no real reason to play dual blade this early. You can do a lot of work with the longbow, clearing Artie, shooting Falcos if they climb up on the wall. Looks like they're doing a good job of getting the HP on these siege towers really low. It looks like the only tower that might potentially land is this tab left tower, but we'll see. Front 2 towers definitely look like they're going down. And there's the front 2 tower. Ooh, that's a pretty big fall. And it kills him. We go on this side over here. Looks like this tower. Ooh, it's so low. It shouldn't land. It really shouldn't. Looks like they're diving off the wall, though. Yeah, looks like that tower goes down. First wave of towers is going down. Looks like they're going to be dropping some mortars on the tab right side over here. Buck kills Watson. Okay, and Buck goes down. I was about to say, maybe it's because Watson fell out of the tower and he's low HP. So it's just like a opportunity kill. Mortars dropped over here, trying to shell out the Falcos and any extra artillery that was dropped over here. Second round of towers, looking like they're going to go down, no problem. Musket is banned, so no black powder bomb coming out here. It's to help clear artillery. You're just going to be relying exclusively on longbow, shortbow. Any heroes that jump off the wall here? Lots of mauls. That's right. Yeah, there hasn't really been too much success in terms of the Artie hitting the Falcos. I mean, they're clearing a bit of stuff, but it's this next wave of tower, or like this tab left tower is definitely not going to land either. I'm wondering if we're gonna see any dramatic, like, cav rush to B to force, because they don't have a ton of anti-cav out right now that I can see. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it, right? Is it spacebar? No, not spacebar. I don't remember the scroll key. Peeked at this in a minute. Yeah, looks like this next round of towers is going down to... Man, this has to be so frustrating. Longbow, shortbow, just clearing all the pieces of artillery that gets dropped while taking pop shots at your units. I believe a lot of these culverins should be running low on ammo. So after this next set of towers goes down, I'm pretty sure they should be getting closer to landing. Also, what they could do is, I think we're seeing it right now, is form up on A, get ready to push gate. Oh, it looks like they're going for it right now. Big push into the A gate here. I think the only anti-cav we saw over here was some camels. That was immediately available. Flames cooking through the middle right now. Cav trying to bust through, but they get completely stopped by the camels. Looks like they're making space right now, though. Salad Chopper's looking in. Another cav charge coming through across the top. Ooh, that's... I mean, the unit trade is looking really good for WhySoSerious. It's just pushing into that is so hard. Falcos are still alive and healthy. Yeah, it's rough. Like, what do you... Oh, maybe we saw the Falcos die here. Yeah. Looks like they're going to be resetting back to the walls here. I don't know about attacking on this map. This seems scuffed. Like, how do you, even without cannons, right? Like, you just have to get lucky and land cannon or mortar shots onto the Falcos, right? Clear the arty, suicide dive the arty, maybe. I don't know. It's just it's hard, tough sell. Looks like this tablet or this tower here might land. Yeah, looks like the Falcos reset back up. Fine, looking to climb here, or at least force someone to kick. Crossmain rotating over to kick it. I'm hoping I didn't miss anything. That brawl there was a little close, or a little late to it. Looks like that tower is definitely going down here. We might see a mortar box get set up here. Okay, we already have one mortar here. We might see a mortar box get built here. One person can man 3 mortars here, and if they set up the mortar box, you just give A, I believe. You don't really want to fight while you're being dumpstered by 3 mortars, even if they are blue mortars. It's just too much area damage. See if Zodiacs here can claw back this unit lead here. Pyan leading the way here, looking to make a little bit of a pick on Pustoy. He gets chain darted though, pulls out. Myrm's at the front, Halb's braced up, ready for the push. Flames, ooh, big Shenji bomb, I think, coming in there. Queen's crashing in, fire shooting across the top. Condos, I think, are going down, looking for a bit of a flank, maybe. Holding in reserve, waiting for all the AoE burst damage to come out. Big Shenji bomb. Knocking over the entire blob. Commissar looking for the... Oh, yeah, there it is. That was a good unit trade for Zodiacs there, evening it up. Curse Fly looking to... I think he's cleaning up the Shenjis in the back. I don't quite see them here. Flames are still alive and cooking. Nope, Shenjis were repositioned in the center of the blob, so those specials are going to be available for home point. And yeah, that was a really good swing. A good group push. Troop leads evened up. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, we can see this menu. But I'm more curious about... Okay, there we go. Scroll wheel. There we go. Perfect. Okay, home point. I am assuming you're just going to take the top wall. You have Shenji Flames. You can force them to rotate their, their peeps around. Your Shenjis counter their Coco. You can, take this wall and whatnot. Unless they still have Artie available to help deal with Shenjis and stuff. Which I can't tell from here. I think they don't. I think they're out of Artie to drop. Yeah, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I would imagine you have Shenji, you posture for some type of wall push or rotation. See if you can get some bombs off on some of their specialty or halbs or anti-cavs, something like that. Nice thing about having flames too is you can still push this backside. It's only 8 Shenji left, though. Oh, no, there's 2 stacks of Shenjis. Yep, here comes that wall push we were talking about a moment ago. I don't really see the flames on when I'm tapping through this. Yeah, I think the flames got picked off. It's all right. Shenjis are still really solid for this home push. You can force a lot of or you can put a lot of pressure without much risk from this wall here. You have great angles. You can bomb their supply. You can bomb. I mean, yeah, you can. There's just so much you can do with them. You can take your time doing it. All these units are pretty squishy to the bombs. Treb calling down. Not really hitting much of a mark there. But you kind of need to get your Trebs out early. Because we're running out of time in the match here. You don't want to be just floating 6 Trebs with 60 seconds left. 7 Trebs or whatever. Yep, they're just kind of bunkering in the back here. Looks like they're getting ready to push down here. They're probably going to be wanting to group their infantry up into here to force their infantry, or like one of these alleys, they're going to want to super stack and force the fight to come to them so they can take advantage of the, what do you call it? Shenjis. Another Treb getting called down. Big collapse happening here on this backside. They're pushing into it. Coco's cracking over the top. Condo's in the back looking for a flank. This is looking like a very one-sided Zodiacs fight here. The quality is just... The quality and positioning was just in their favor so much. Cav zipping around. Gilcho just cleaning up. Garg also had some solid picks. Cav coming through. Ooh! Okay, yeah, it's just green Cav, and it gets chewed up. And that's looking like all she wrote. Yeah, the first, I don't know, what, 8 minutes of that map was just Artie flying back and forth, you know, tower denial. But, I mean, once... I don't know if the first push... It felt like the first push was a big L. But, obviously the second push onto A, where they actually landed, was very solid. The triple longsword just helped them sustain the fight, and... yeah. Seemed to work out really well. GG's.